Welcome back to my channel. This is Dr. Tash. I know I have not posted in a while. Let's just say I've been in spiritual classes. The school of what? Of the universe and the school of the cosmic. Alright, so if you have not subscribed, please do subscribe to my channel. Remember, this channel is about medicine, healing, and motivation. All right, and on this platform, I aim to teach, all right, about certain things that I feel that will help people. All right, don't know everything. It is not for us to know everything. All right, because if we knew everything, we would never even, take on the journeys, all right, that we have. Today's spirit was like, you need to teach about the universal spirits. All right, the universal spiritual gifts, the universal ancestors. Okay, people think about it as the self-maturing gifts. All right, there's a name for it. Okay, on social media, it's called self-initiation. All right, so this video, guys, it actually stems from the fact that there's sort of like a battle, all right, that's happening between the self-initiate and the people that are undergoing the traditional processes, sort of a war, right? Because I've come across some posts, all right, where people are saying, there's no such thing as self-initiation, all right, and moto, you cannot go through self-initiation, and and all that, and or we so there's just this whole debacle. And I feel that people are failing to understand that in the spectrum of healing, all right, both can exist. Both can exist because we are here to have a human experience. We're here to fulfill the contracts, right? The soul's purpose. And this contract, right, that I have does not necessarily need to sort of look like the next person, right? Because whatever it is that we've been gifted with, it is not the same. And so we are seeing a surge. We are seeing a surge, right, of healers who have come out and said, I'm a self-initiate, right? And I never went through the journey of Uktwasa, but I am healing people, right? And I am able to heal people having undergone self-initiation. And I think to myself and I say, why is this actually happening? And I came to the conclusion, right, that one, healing is not linear. Meaning that healing, it is not a one size fits all. All right, because we come from different lineages, we come from different backgrounds, and whatever it is, all right, that we have, it is not the same. All right, so this self-initiation concept, or the concept of self-maturing gifts, right, or these universal gifts, right, this is kind of like our ancestors saying, we're going to take control, all right? And because we don't really like, okay, what is happening, right, out there, and there are certain things that are done incorrectly, meaning that when people go and look for help, all right, they're all being taught the same thing, all right, but they're all different. They are all different, and people are not really getting the help that they need. People are not really being healed, all right, in the way that they are supposed to be healed, all right, because of this blanket of one size fits all. We are going to take over, right, as Badim. We are going to take over, and we are going to initiate our people so that they fulfill whatever destiny and whatever contracts, all right, that they came here to sign. So self-initiation, it does exist. It does exist. All right, so we're going to be talking about the universal spirit ancestors, the self initiates, and the self maturing gifts. I think I'm fit to actually talk about this topic because of my own experiences, meaning that I've had a fair share of experiences, right, or lessons that are bridging from both worlds. All right, so when I started my spiritual journey, all right, I started my spiritual journey through the journey of bungaka, all right, or what people would say ubungo, meaning that I went through my sort of prophetic gift, or what people call istunya. I then tried to embark on bungaka, right, or ubungoma, all right, because I understood at the time that okay, I've got more than one gift here. All right, but whilst I was on this journey of ubungo, my ancestors, spirits, and guides then decided, right, to take matters into their own hands. All right, and I will upload a video, all right, that explains my journey, all right, or the journey of, unquote, uktwasa, and how that actually went for me. All right, so there's something that actually happened, right, that alluded to the fact that I don't only embody the template, right, of being umungoma or umgoma, right, but there are, you know, other things that I still need to learn about myself, all right, and there are other templates, all right, that I, you know, still need to sort of like tap into, that have a lot to do with cosmic energy and universal sort of like forces. All right, so I'm someone that they would typically call a hybrid, meaning a hybrid is a combining, right, of two elements, or a combining of more than one element, right, different elements. All right, which is the hybrid maybe between the ancestral, the hybrid between the cosmic, all right, and out comes me. I used to embody, all right, the template of ubungoma, but then, you know, my ancestors were like, no, actually you are a universal healer. Yeah, you're actually more of a psychic. All right, you're a psychic healer. Okay. All right, so they've been doing a lot of clarifying for me. All right. All right, so I'm here to teach, right, about the universal gifts, the self maturing gifts, the self initiation gifts. All right, because I've walked the path, right, of both, right, and I've seen loopholes, right, in terms of what needs to be done and where it actually goes wrong. All right, so the journey of the self initiate, or the universal healers, is very, very difficult, one, and two, can be very confusing, right, because when you actually receive the right confirmation from your ancestors that says, okay, no, actually there's something more to you, all right, or you are going through this sort of spiritual awakening, you can dream of things that look very general, as in it looks like whatever is going on out there. All right, you are dreaming of amabai, you are dreaming of izambato, you are dreaming, right, of different beadwork, you are dreaming of you know, everything that is linked, all right, to an ancestral calling. All right, and whenever you go and consult, right, you can be told different things by different healers, all right, that can leave you very confused, right, about your journey and what it is that you need to do. And you might decide to embark, all right, on certain things, as in watsamaya ulopahamisa sithunywa sahao, all right, or you try and go initiate and things just do not go right the way, or your ancestors take you out. There are a lot of universal healers or self-initiates that said they had to leave Pehlo, all right, or they ran away from Epehlweni because their guides took them out. Right, that is a sign that your gift is slightly different. Slightly different. All right, so it can be a long and confusing sort of road. All right, the journey of self-initiation, because you don't understand that umu profeta kapa ungaka kapa ugela kapa ungaka chupe. Right, there's just a lot, all right, that is happening within your gift, and the way that you heal and your healing modalities. I'm here to shed a little bit of light, all right, because of my specific journey and my path. The universal gifts, right, or the self-maturing gifts. These are the type of gifts, right, that are led by the universe, all right, or they are led by the cosmic. All right, a lot of people call them the hybrid gifts, all right, meaning they've got elements of ancestral, all right, but they're also a hybrid, right, between the ancestral and the universe. All right, meaning that your type of gift, all right, can present itself in the beginning, right? It does present itself as an ancestral gift, meaning that your ancestors right, will make it known to you that you've got a certain gift, right? You, in the beginning, you do dream of abogogo, all right, or people that are in your lineage coming to say, hey, there is something about you. Your gift is very different, all right, meaning that yes, the ancestral people can come and present the gift to you, right? But then later on, right, you start dreaming of more universal things. You start dreaming of more universal things, right? You are dreaming of the cosmos, right? You are dreaming of stars, you're dreaming of planets, you know, things that are connected to, you know, the universe, right? Different types of water bodies. You are dreaming of things like rainbows, you're dreaming of storms, right? You are dreaming of guys, you're dreaming of planets, mystical things, right? Things that you cannot explain, all right, to the average person. All right, and you might tell people, and then people are like, what is this? We don't understand what it is that you're dreaming. All right, are dreaming of ascended masters. Some people are saying, yo, I dreamt of Jesus. Others are dreaming of Krishna. All right, you're dreaming of different things about Buddha, etc. All right, this is a sign, all right, that you might be a universal healer, all right, and not necessarily an ancestral healer. Okay, remember, an ancestral healer is someone who has an ancestral sort of calling, all right, and there's a specific ancestor, all right, who is passing you that calling, all right, or passing you the gift, right, via what? Via your lineage. Now, how does that make it different with the universal gifts? Right, one, your gift is being led by the universe. Your gift is not subjected to a specific ancestor, as in you do not have a specific lead guide. You don't have one specific ancestor, right, that is presenting the gift to you. Yes, your gift might come, right, via your family or your lineage people or your ancestors, all right, but you do not have a specific lozi. You do not have a specific lead guide. You are connecting more, right, with the universe and cosmic forces, cosmic energies. Therefore, in your awakening, you're seeing more than one ancestor. You are seeing different people at different times, and that is how your journey is unfolding, right? You might try to go and initiate, and when you do get there, there is no connection, as in wena how to right, in the typical way. Mina, guys, I remember I was blamed to say that because I would not, my ancestors wouldn't come out and erupt, right, in the expected way. However, I was feeling them energetically. I was feeling them right in my body. I was feeling that they are here with me, all right, but not in the ubungoma way. So that's what makes this gift a bit different, because you are more of an energist, right? You're working with energy, right? You're working with the universe. You connect a lot to things like meditation. You learn more about the kundalini energy and how that energy works within you. All right, so you're a hybrid, right? You're dreaming of different people, you're dreaming of different races, whites, Chinese, different things, guys. Races all over Africa that are part of your soul group, or your ancestral group. Remember, the soul is celestial, meaning that you're connected to outer space, you're connected to what people say the heavens, right? You're connected to the divine. So we are all spiritual beings or spirits, right? Having a human experience, right? Before the physical body existed, what? The soul. So your soul decided, right, to come down, descend, right, into this realm. But you're actually from the celestial, you're actually from the cosmic. That's where your soul group is, that's where your soul family is. So your soul decided to have a physical experience, or to reincarnate, right, into this lifetime. Remember, we are not from here, right? We are from the stars. A lot of people say some of us are from Sirius, right? And there are many other stars. We are celestial beings and we are cosmic beings in a physical body. So the universal gifts, right? The universal spirits and ancestors. Your thing, it is not led by a specific ancestor. Rather, it is led by universal forces and universal timing, all right? Your gift matures on its own once you have walked the journey, once you have cleansed and aligned, right, your things, your ancestral guides, connected, right, with your spirits. Things are going to unfold on its own. These are not the type of gifts, right, that one needs to go to initiation for, as in you need to sit under a healer for 6 months or a year. No. Why? Because one, uhamba namakosi, or you are connected to the royal ancestors and guides, not only blood ancestral, but you are of spiritual royalty. And you are someone who is working with the entire energy field, right? You're someone who's working with the entire Kundalini spectrum. You're not just working with, let's say, the sacral chakra, like, being Mdao and Umgun. You are working with the entire energy spectrum. So that makes you an energist. As in you yourself, right? Wena ositlare, just being you. And these type of gifts, you are someone who came into this world, right, with, you could say, a soul team, or you could say with your own community, all right? And you're someone who came fully equipped into this world, but you just forgot, right, who you are. You just went through a phase of self-forgetfulness. So now you're in this lifetime to remember where it is that you come from and what exactly your mission is on this earth. So these gifts are self-maturing, guys. They activate at their own time. This is not the type of gift that needs kukudiswa or lidlozi, that needs to in that way. No. Because you're working with Amakosi. Amakosi, they do things, guys, at their own times. And their rituals are very different. And how they go about things, it's very different. You will be shown, you will be directed when the time is right, all right, to do certain things that are part of your spiritual journey. So this is not something that you can go and initiate via Ogobela's house. No. The spirits that you have are already advanced. through time and space that know what it is that you need to do for your journey. So yes, you do go through what people are saying self-initiation or self-maturing. You are being led by the spirit, not necessarily your ancestral guides. This is where Reiki healers come from, a lot of energetic healers come from, psychic mediums come from, psychic healers, you name them. They work with energy forces. The type of people that can lay hands, your healing, right, is in your energy field. You can lay hands on someone, all right, and heal that person. You can pray for those people, they will heal. Pray for water, let the person drink, they will heal. That is you, right? Opposed to the throwing of, let's say, bones. And I'm not saying that psychic healers, they don't throw bones and stuff. You can throw bones, but remember, you're the energist here. So you can tap into a whole lot of different things. Universal spirit ancestors are shape-shifting, meaning that they can take on a certain form and function at that time. The same person can be Igel. The same person can be Moprofit. The same person can tap into elements of Bungak and still come and read Amateur cards and still pray for people. You shapeshift into the function that is needed at that time. So there's a lot, okay, that is under these universal or cosmic spirit gifts. And it is the type of gift that a lot of people don't understand. You do not necessarily fit into just traditional systems, because you work with a whole lot of different kind of ancestors. You are connected to the Indians and the white people, the Chinese, which is what makes your gift very universal, right? You're dreaming of the sun, you're dreaming of moons, you're dreaming of rainbows, right? Those are all signs. Those are all signs, right, of the universal spirit ancestors, the unquote, the self-initiates. Yes, these gifts, they do exist. All right, so welcome to this channel. Please do subscribe, because it's going to get interesting. All right, I'll be touching on other topics, teaching on other things, talking about my experiences and how I actually discovered that I'm more of this universal healer, right? So remember that eating and living well is a form of self-respect. So respect yourself.